Hey everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm here fighting the Cyclops. I thought I would throw together a quick video showing just how I beat this guy. He hits real hard, so you're going to want to have your armor maxed. However, he is pretty slow, so as long as you're real tight on your dodges, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. That first stomp there is easy to avoid. Once he starts doing this continued stomp though, you're going to want to keep moving without stopping, and don't run into any of the sand circles that form on the ground. You're going to get hit by a bunch of crap falling from the ceiling. So as you saw there, he'll do a charge. There's another thunderclap. If you get hit by that, you don't move out of the way to either side. Then you're going to get knocked over. You'll take some damage. Might set you up for a worse combo from him a little bit later. Something that I would suggest is using either the bow that turns all your arrows into poison, or the other bow that turns all of your arrows into fire, if you found either one. They don't deal a ton of damage, but having DOT, damage over time, procced at all times, does help you overall in the fight. It makes it a little bit easier. It'll slowly wear him down. With any Cyclops fight, you always want to aim for the eye. The trick, or the tricky thing here, is that as soon as a Cyclops sees you pulling back on a bow, they're going to throw their arm in front of the eye to protect it. So in order to get an arrow in there, you kind of have to arc it into the eye without actually charging the bow, which is a little bit more difficult than actually charging and aiming, carefully. Overall, you can be pretty aggressive in the fight. Like I said before, just be real tight with the dodges. Right now, he has very short range, so those slams that he uses are pretty easy to avoid. As you'll see in just a minute, he'll pick up a new weapon, and it'll get a bit more difficult to avoid his attacks. Since the Cyclops is stuck in one place while stomping, it's a great opportunity to kind of circle around, get close, and use the Assassinate ability. Deal a bunch of damage in one hit, kind of shave off a lot more than just whittling down with solo attacks. And so right here is when his range is going to really increase. Picks up that stalagmite, I think it is, and basically uses it as a huge, just like FU club. The range is at least tripled, so you could either roll under it or stay, at range and only dive in when he's doing stomps or has run into something. Once you hit the eye, it's a great opportunity to do a full combo, go into rage mode, and get as much damage in as you possibly can. One thing to keep in mind is that when you're doing, I think it's the overpower attack, the R1, R2 combo, you are invulnerable. So I typically will run into that as he's coming out of a stagger, and you can take advantage and get a little more damage in before you have to back out. And that right there is what happens when you don't roll out of the way, and even I have my armor basically maxed. It shaves off a huge portion of your health. If you can time it properly, just like that, it'll slow down the game. You'll get a few more hits in, shave a bit more health off. What I should be doing is focusing on getting his poison back up, so he's taking more damage over time. Kind of missing out on a few thousand damage at least, since I haven't had that running. Those little piles of rocks, you can get him to run into those. It'll stop his charge. It's kind of an easy way to deal with that, as long as there are still some piles left and he hasn't run into them all. Do not get hit by the stuff falling from the ceiling. It'll stagger you, and then you can just keep getting hit. poison back up. Alright, got him in the eye. Great time to go for the assassinate and then the full combo. Oh, didn't even need it. Well, hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment and like if you enjoyed the video. Later.